Anyway, vamos lá ver o que é que temos aqui. Pocopia. Pocopia. Está tudo pronto? O React Naru is real, it can't hurt you. Bem,
Pocopia was announced, most people drew a couple of quick comparative conclusions from its first cutesy trailer. There was much to be said in reaction, but the broad deduction can be efficiently summarised.
wait, this is your character? This is gonna be your character in the fucking game? A plasticine Play-Doh.
There was much to be said in reaction, but the broad deduction can be efficiently summarised as this. Pocopia is Pokemon's take on Animal Crossing. It quickly transpired, or
Yeah, I knew it. I don't know why Animal Crossing type games are getting so popular lately. Like, every company has their own twist of the genre.
so that the game shares development staff with Dragon Quest.
Oh, Ditto trying to copy human. Yeah, that looks like that. It looks like that. If Ditto had a baby with a human being, yes. That is called spin-off. No, a spin-off is inside an IP. A spin-off is inside an IP. So Animal Crossing, no, I mean this type of Animal Crossing genre is a spin-off inside the Pokemon IP, but the Animal Crossing type genre is a genre. It's a type of game, right?
It quickly transpired, also.
The game is that you are a Ditto and you transform? Wait, that's canon? That's canon? You play as a Ditto? Holy crap.
So that the game shares development staff with Dragon Quest Builders, a Minecraft-inspired spin-off of another major turn-based Japanese role-playing franchise. Simple enough then. Pocopia is Pokemon plus Minecraft plus Animal Crossing plus Viva Pinata, one of the best, most criminally underrated games about raising critters ever made.
What is Viva Pinata?
Okay, pardon. In the down.
The fuckity fuck, man! Interesting gameplay. Anyway,
As someone who
Viva Pinata é tão bom. Okay.
absolutely
I
adores
still prefer roasted chicken.
Viva Pinata, I actually feel like a bit of an idiot for not clocking the similarity between the two sooner. In hindsight, the extended trailer for Pocopia makes it more obvious, but it was only sitting down and playing around an hour of the game that it. But it was in hindsight the
This is cool, man. You're a Dragonite. You can glide.
extended trailer for Pocopia
Dragonite?
makes it more obvious, but it was only sitting
That's so
down
cool,
and
actually.
playing around an hour of the
Wait. Will you have to buy the game?
game that it really
Knowing Pokemon, it's not a free to play game, right? You're gonna have to probably pay like 80 euros.
clicked. It's in game flow that the two are most similar. In Pocopia, Pokemon aren't caught in Pokeballs and carried around with you, and nor should they be, given you play a Ditto that has haphazardly attempted to transform into its former owner. Instead, it's all about the habitat of the area around you. Each Pokemon in the Pocopia Pokédex will be attracted to appear if certain conditions are met. You'll start off slow, simply creating patches of long grass. Any Pokemon head of any age knows that Pokemon love a bit of long grass. That'll attract your most basic critters, but then, as you want to attract more, the requirements will gradually increase. Some Pokemon might want to be near bodies of water, or in long grass that's shaded at the base of a tree. Others aren't even after the natural world. Fighting type Hitmonchan needs a would-be gym, meaning a punching bag or similar, plus a bench to sit at and rest. No grass required.
Okay.
When Pokemon join the island, a handful of them will also provide you new abilities. Initially, Bulbasaur will teach you Leafage, a move that Ditto can then use to create long grass. Squirtle will teach you Water Gun.
I like that you're a Ditto, man. That's actually nice. I was so ready to trash talk this game, bro. I swear, I was so ready to trash talk this game.
Which can then be used to revive dried out areas. You can imagine how these abilities will grow, and these are your Minecraft-esque abilities for shaping the world, be that adding, removing, or shaping terrain. There are a handful of these in the early stages I played, though it's clear the game will feature many more. Though not as many as there are Pokemon, only some have a new move to bequeath. As well as building up habitats that Pokemon will want to come and live in, the secondary thread is the ruined areas in which you're operating. While the demo gave away no actual detailed answer as to their nature, to my eye these areas are clearly locations from across the Kanto map of the first generation of Pokemon RPGs.
Anyone in chat already played this? The demo or whatever?
But they're in a ruined, almost post-apocalyptic state. How that happened isn't clear, but all the humans are gone and the Pokemon are clearly in hiding, so it's up to you to rebuild. Splashing some water around to turn dead grass into verdant green and to revive ruined trees is one thing, but beyond that, there are also buildings. In the demo, I have the opportunity to collect the resources to rebuild a Pokemon Center.
How do I play the demo? Is it on Steam? How can I play the demo? Pokopia. It's not on Steam. Pokopia demo. How do I play the demo? I can only play it if I have a Switch? Bro, no, I'm sad, bro. I don't have a Switch. Who has a Switch, guys? Who has a Switch?
Rather than directly rebuilding it out of blocks in a Minecraft way, I have to deposit the resources into a chest in front of the ruined building and then assign Pokemon from the friends I have attracted to the nearby area to assist in building. Because all Pokemon are different, some Pokemon are going to be more suited for building certain structures than others. On top of this, you can place individual blocks, but it seems the building will be a more prefab affair. With this, the delightful and instantly sticky loop of Pokopia is revealed. You'll need to recruit more Pokemon in order to help you restore more of the areas, which in turn is required to progress to unlock the skills or items you need in order to attract.
War Turtle is so cute. Look at him. It's so beautiful. I love War Turtle design, man. It's my favorite turtle in the game. War Turtle is the best. It's so sad that when he turns into Blastoise, he loses the ears. And that majestic tail. Bro, War Turtle design is my favorite. It was my favorite Pokemon from the first gen.
Skills or items you need in order to attract even more types of Pokemon. Round and round it goes. It's delightfully simple, and it's also immediately satisfying and addictive. Although the core story looks as though it'll hand-hold you through objectives with helpful chatty Pokemon advising you on what to do next, kid-friendly, in other words, going beyond that feels quite intuitive. You can find little hints in the environment that add Pokédex entries, that give you clues as to what environmental cues are going to be required to get somebody new to spawn, and you can then figure out how to achieve that. You'll also want to work at keeping the friends who have already arrived happy. So, one Pokemon might want a toy or some other environmental upgrade near their habitat, which in turn improves their happiness.
That's kind of boring. Sounds boring. Sounds boring when you get like 50 Pokemons and then you have to make them all happy. Is that even doable? That's crazy to me.
measured stat that details just how nice of a home you're maintaining.
Can they evolve though?
These things crop up, and so off I go, trotting about this limited starting area, finding resources to use the rudimentary crafting table mechanic, completing challenges listed in the Pokédex to get currency to buy useful items for improving happiness or creating new habitats, attracting new Pokémon, discovering a new habitat hint and getting excited about it. The time then just disappears. The conditions of my hands-on stipulate some things I can't talk about, as is normal. But the funny thing is, I didn't see a lot of those things anyway, because my own curiosity dragged me off the main path and away from any of those revelations. The sign, I think, of a winner. There are those more contemporary Minecraft-esque elements too, of course, clearly using
Rough
technology
smash.
and skills honed when much of this team worked on Dragon Quest builders. In a multiplayer session, we needed to get one particular Pokémon.
Oh, so it's the same team that worked on Dragon Quest Builders. Makes sense because first, Pokemon stole a lot of designs from Dragon Quest back in the day. The same way that Pal World took a lot of designs from Pokemon and they tried to sue. If Dragon Quest tried to sue Pokemon for the stolen designs, they would be fucked in the early years.
From one landmass to another over water. This is not a Pokémon that can safely swim, nor can it fly. In the end, our team of 4 players worked together to smash a bunch of blocks out of the side of a mountain, using it to create a bridge the creature could gingerly cross. My point being, building block stuff is absolutely there, and perhaps as the game progresses, such strategy and building will become a more core part of the flow. There's also the Animal Crossing-esque stuff, which I didn't reach in this build, having a house, decorating the interior, etc, etc. There is clearly more to the loop than I describe, but my hands-on gave me the impression that of all the games that this shares a similarity to, it's that Viva Pinata loop which is at Pocopia's heart. And goodness, it really rather works. In this hands-on, I wasn't checking how much time I had left or looking over my shoulder to see what the PR was up to. I just slipped into the zone. In my experience, this is almost always a hallmark of a properly brilliant game. Mechanics I love,
Smells like glazing. Smells like hard glazing. I don't know. It looks fun, but don't know. Maybe it's not for me. I would give it a try, but it's probably gonna cost like 80 euros.
mashed up with characters and a world I also have a great
And also, I don't have a Switch.
affinity for. I haven't felt this way about a Pokemon game since Conquest, the 2012 strategy crossover with Nobunaga's Ambition. That was a serviceable tactical RPG that I loved a little extra because of the way it used Pokemon's world, characters, and mechanics. My hope now is that Pokopia isn't like that. I suspect it might be more. An excellent spin-off that also has that Pokemon secret sauce. Next month, we'll know if my
sauce.
suspicions are correct. And there you go, that is Eurogamer's preview of Pokopia, written by Alex Donaldson. Are you excited for Pokopia to come out? Because I'm really looking for something to scratch that Animal Crossing itch.
Hello,
And I
Cruella.
think this might
Thank you
be
for
it.
coming.
Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more of
Different hairstyles? No. It's the opposite of hairstyle. It's not hair anymore. It's like bald style. Anyway,
Pokopia.
I'm not excited because I don't have a Switch and I don't know. I don't want to buy a Switch and this game's probably worth 80 euros. Lazy hair? Lazy hair. Oh, yeah, you could say that. Lazy hair. I just get into the shower and leave and I'm ready.